honest, I really got to think about my health. I really got to think about my health. The mood is the focus on. It was the preservation of life, because we want to preserve how good it is right now, because it can only get better if we choose for it to get better from here on out. So therefore, we got to start training our subconscious, right, to think more positive, because it's going to hit the dial. Because sometimes we were in denial from what they told us as a child. And I'm saying they said everything, but right now it's our choice to question it. So I'm looking in reflection about the message, about how we was coming in the sections, thinking in between the lines and every time. But you can tell it by these rhymes and these metaphors. If I keep it to the floor, they say to keep it hush, but I guess gotta speak on things, keep it in the tuck, but it's not in the tuck. And no, I can't be tough if I just really love, like anything from the sister ends to the bruv. And if I'm for God, then I'm for it all. So I can't really just be up in the hall, but I can't pick up just like a call. But if I dial it right, then I know I'm gonna press the buttons and boobity bop. But that's kind of really off the topic. And if I lost it, I could just relate it back to the nature, and I can pick up from there, because there's so many roads that you can just stare. And yes, I like to stare. That's Mother Nature, and it's in the heart right here. Even in the room, starting from the plant, I need like a cactus just to do the magic. Life and growth, man, is so beautiful. I'm looking at nature and waterfalls and the scope and the water, and we're like built up with water, so it really makes sense that we just gotta have order. We gotta have order, so we gotta have self. So yes, with that self, and yes, we help, and yes, I ask because I lack. And in case I'm coming first it had to be last. But people won't get that. Life is death, but you can't find death in life, because you can't live it twice. We go back to the source. So yes, of course, if you have been the course, and yes, you have a family, that's with the triage and where it starts. But if you single individual, you play your part. So you gotta play it smart, because it makes so much sense. If you forgive, and then you can repent about just forgive when we go and list, because the words have actions just like actions and satisfaction. That's why we gotta watch our words and be impeccable. And yes, it's not acceptable to understand the wisdom and continue to hurt people. You gotta be accountable, so you gotta use your power like responsibilities. And it's not Spider-Man, but this is my destiny to speak up on the choice. And yes, how I feel, the good deeds is gonna help me build up community and spread influence through the spirit. So you gotta hear it, and I make appearance and I disappear, and I get weary cause people is scary, and I just don't want to be around the bullshit. I don't want that shit near me. Gotta just move smooth, and I gotta move smart. Wisdom from the heart, and yes, that's for God. So I gotta play my part, gotta play my cards, and I'm not pulling tear either. No offense, but I feel it in my heart that I do sense. Way back when I was in denial of the truth, because it hurt me, knowing that I gotta be uncomfortable and I gotta get through the fucking pain. But I can't numb it up, Novocaine. So I gotta just enjoy the rain, because it can't get worse than this if I choose just to use my purpose to keep on working, keep on being, and keep believing in anything that we could just achieve it. So I believe it, and yes, every weekend praying on my knees just to see the reasons, just to see God I never heard, God I never seen, but these people confirm it. Boom.